What are we going to talk about today? All things skincare, anti-aging, slowing the brakes down, and I'm here to tell you all my secrets. So today's video, have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, when did that wrinkle come? How do I get rid of this wrinkle? I'm looking so old. Well, yeah, me too. So today, I'm 51 and I'm ready to reveal all the things that I've learned from trial, error, study, research. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. If it's your first time, I hope you like the video and at the end, consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you really like it, consider subscribing and becoming part of this community where we share tips and tricks, motivation, anti-aging, beauty, fashion. We would love to have you. Today's video is part of my skin series. So I've had several messages from viewers asking me about my skincare, and some of them just saying some of the sweetest things. You don't have any wrinkles, Trish. You look so young. Well, first of all, thank you. But secondly, you have to remember, I have on makeup in these videos. I have lighting, which does a lot to hide imperfections. And it's not all that it appears. So if you stick around today, you're gonna see the good, bad, and ugly. So what I want to talk today about is how I have done my best to try to preserve my youth with my skin. And I think it is a combination of several things. So first of all, I'm going to give the disclaimer. Number one, I credit a lot of my, I feel like, skin that's done pretty well for my age. I credit that to my mom and my genetics. My mom has always looked younger than her age. Thank you, Mom. Secondly, I don't drink or smoke. I'm not judging anybody, but I just think that really plays a role in our health and our skin, so I don't drink or smoke. Thirdly, I have went to great extremes the last couple years to try to put the brakes on this aging thing because I have learned, I say it all the time, we are like cars. Everything runs out in this life. Our skin, which is really supposed to be a protective barrier, our skin only has a certain life, and it will start to show signs of aging if we do nothing. And if you're comfortable with that, that's fine. But if you're like me and many people, we want to slow that down. We want to look as youthful as we can. So this is what I have found out. Number one, great skincare. I'm going to go through my routine today with you, what I do in the morning and what I do in the night. You're going to see me de-makeuped and you're going to see me in all my glory. All my skin spots, my sunspots, my wrinkles. Number two, I think part of this maintenance plan, so I set this up like it's a job, like it's a business. I have a revolving list of things that I do to try to keep my skin youthful. And I typically do those in seasons. So summer, I kind of call maintain. I try to nourish, good skincare, lots of sunscreen, hydrate. Fall and winter, I try to repair. I do a lot of TCA peels, a lot of exfoliation, and we're going to talk about some other things today that I do as well. Thirdly, I am in the middle of making another video, which I will link when it comes out. It should be out from the date that I'm filming this today within a week. And it's going to be all things you ever wanted to know about Botox. I have never made it a secret that I started getting Botox when I was 42 or 43 years old. It was actually for my first class reunion, and I wanted to hide my crow's feet a little bit. So we're going to start today by talking about my morning routine, night routine, and what I do on a daily basis for my skin. So I want to talk a little bit about the company that most of my skincare products come from, The Ordinary. And there's nothing ordinary about it, so I find it so ironic that that's what they chose to call their brand. The Ordinary is so affordable but has high quality products as if you were paying really high prices for them, but you're not. But one of the neat things about The Ordinary is you can email them or send them a picture and they will send you back recommendations for what product they think would be best suited for your goal. Because we all have different goals, right? My goal is anti-wrinkle, try to slow down the aging. If you're somebody that suffers from acne, they have regimens for that. If you suffer from dry skin, oily skin, there's regimens for most of these problems, and they have just a humongous great product line. The first time you go on the website, I can speak for my own self, it's a little overwhelming. So I'm going to try to simplify it today for what I use. We'll scroll through some of the website to show you some of the prices and what they have to offer, and I hope it introduces you to what I consider a great company. These are products that I use and products that work. So let's take a look at me before I put on my makeup this morning and what my routine was. Hi guys, oh, the things I do for you. No makeup. Now you can see all the flaws. I have sun damage, I have some age spots, some sunspots, I have cherry angiomas, if you know what that is. I'm getting ready to do another video on that. I have wrinkles that I treat with botox, which I'm actually having done today. I think I said that I was having it done on another video, but that didn't happen. So today is the day. So I'm starting with a clean, fresh face, and I want to show you basically what my skin routine is every day and some things that I do periodically. Now, if you've watched my channel, you might know my weakness, the thing I'm most insecure about, is my neck. But I'm going to include a lot of my neck discussion in this, and I have another video out coming soon if you're interested on everything I do to try to keep my neck tight. So although the neck is not the focus today, it's definitely going to be included. So this is basically most of my arsenal. This little basket I got years ago, I don't even know where, but this is in my drawer in my vanity here. So the very first one, and I am a terrible mispronunciator, so just bear with me and laugh at me when I mispronounce things, but is Squalane Cleanser. This is what I wash my face with morning and night. Now at night when I have makeup on, I use olive oil first. I love olive oil. I'm always talking about olive oil, and I just use the most pure organic olive oil I can find from the grocery store. I will try to link that in the comments for you. I start with olive oil at night to get rid of a lot of the residue, and then I go to my ordinary Squalene Cleanser. I'm gonna hope that I'm not saying this wrong. And you get about a pea size. That might be a big pea, but you get a pea size and you rub it together. That's supposed to activate it. So after you rub it together, you get the water. So I am not at my sink to be able to film this and let you guys see good light. So let me get the water. So I've got the water. Normally I would be in front of my sink, and I just start washing. Now, I'm always very gentle around the eye area. This is my other weakness. I guess weakness, just where I tend to wrinkle. And the forehead. So you're kind of massaging your skin. Get in there in the pores real good. And then I go down to the neck, and I almost do a massage. I'm trying to wake the skin up. Now, I do have an odd form of rosacea. If you touch my skin, it turns crazy red, so you can probably already see it. There's nothing wrong with me. Well, there may be things wrong with me, but my neck just does this. It's going to go normal in about 10 minutes, so don't worry. But I'm just cleansing and kind of massaging to try to get circulation, blood flow through that neck, because I'm always trying to stimulate collagen so I don't have the turkey neck. After I get that on, then I'm going to take a wash rag and just wash away any residue. And this cleanser is wonderful. It gets rid of all the makeup and the residue, but it leaves your skin feeling so soft. Now, everybody's different. Just to let you know, one thing I'm blessed with in my older age is I have normal skin. When I was younger, I had slightly combination in the T-zone. I don't seem to have that anymore. I have normal. It doesn't get dry. It doesn't get oily. So I'm super grateful for that. I wish I just wouldn't have all the age spots. But anyway, so step 2. This is one of the big secrets. This is called buffet. Now, I'm going to like it already just because it's called buffet. And I love buffets, except before COVID. I guess nobody likes a buffet now at COVID. But before COVID days, when I was a little girl especially, we go to smorgasbords or buffets. So buffet gives me a feeling of happiness, and so does this little puppy. The buffet has several ingredients, which I'm going to put on the screen here. And one of the great things about it is I was buying one of the ingredients, matrixyl, I think you say. I was buying that previously and it's already in here, so I got to cut down. The buffet comes in a little dropper like that. And I'm not real super neat or cool at all in my life. And I do a drop here, kind of squeeze it out there, right over my nose, my forehead. I'm kind of just doing paint on my face. That's what it looks like. Whoops. And I just kind of go all over my face with one dropper full. And again, this bottle is about a quarter of it left. And I've had this 3 or 4 months, so it lasts a long time. And you rub the buffet in and it feels so good. The thing I like about this is it does not leave a sticky residue, but it leaves your skin feeling so soft. Very gently on my eyelids because the skin is so fragile up here. And then I actually probably should have worn a lower shirt today, but I'm getting ready to go clean our Airbnb, so I have a t-shirt on, which is a rare time for me. I'm not much of a t-shirt girl because I'm kind of a princess, but sometimes. So I take another dropper full and I just do my neck. And I just start working down. And if I didn't have this t-shirt on, I would take one more dropper full right here and rub it on the décolleté. Is that how you say it? I'm so not fancy. The neck, the loose neck skin. So that is the buffet, one of the best things The Ordinary offers. Next, if it's daytime and I'm going to be going out, I actually use a Korean sunscreen that I get off of Amazon. It's very inexpensive. However, when I was looking on the Ordinary website for the research on this video, I saw that they now have a mineral sunscreen. So I'm going to try that and investigate that. But for now, another beauty influencer recommended this on her videos and I really like it. So I just take a little bit and this goes really heavy up here because this is where my sun damage mostly is. Right here where my hair was always parted. And then on my cheeks. And then on my nose. And then again, I don't think a lot of sun gets down here, but I don't need anything else happening to this neck. So if I'm gonna have a spaghetti shirt on, spaghetti sleeve, or strapless, then I usually do my shoulders up here and my chest too. Now for me, since I am blessed right now with normal skin, I hope that doesn't change as I get older, I don't use a moisturizer. The buffet and this is plenty of moisturizer for me. But if you do use a moisturizer, The Ordinary has a great moisturizer. You could try that as well. Now if it's nighttime, I don't put the sunscreen on and I put the moisturizer. One of the things that The Ordinary talks about is serums first. So you want to do your buffet or whatever serum you use first, followed by anything else after that. So if it was nighttime, and I'm not going to put it on now since I'm getting ready to go do my Walmart pickup. I don't want to put all these layers on. Then instead of the sunscreen, I would just put the moisturizer on. To be honest, I don't even feel like I need this because the buffet does such a good job, but honestly my daughter is always going, you need moisturizer. Well, my skin's not dry. I also put the buffet and or the moisturizer, sometimes I'll do the buffet in the day, the moisturizer at night, on the top of my hands because I've always heard that you can tell the true age of a woman by her hands, which I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I've been blessed and my hands don't look too old. Maybe I'm wrong. You can tell me in the comments if you think my hands look old. And your neck. And my neck does look old. I am really working on my neck. So I put some on my neck and my hands. If it's night, a lot of times I will put moisturizer on my hands, but I alternate it. There's another little secret vial in my arsenal, and I never can say this correctly. This is like the thing right now. I have learned so much in the last year. This is Hyaluronic Acid, if I'm saying it correctly, and it's one of the biggest beauty buzzes out there on the internet. This is supposed to be found naturally in your skin, but as we age, we lose some of that moisture, and this is supposed to plump it up. So at night, instead of the buffet, I usually put this, or sometimes I do the buffet and this. I mix it up a little, but I'm pretty consistent with my routine. Another great thing that I use this with, I'm going to talk about in just a minute. Now, for the rest of my arsenal on my skincare, this is the other holy grail. These are generic Retin A's. You can get a prescription for your doctor, or you may be able to find them some other places that I'm not going to mention on my video so I don't get in trouble. But these are different versions, and tretinoin, I think is how you say the generic name for Retin A. I use Retin A on the areas that wrinkle the most. And so that is usually right here, crow's feet, right here, and my neck. If you use Retin A, you have to start out low. So I have 3 different strengths, because if I'm just starting out, I used the 0.025%. If you're just starting out, you need to start with that. Otherwise, a lot of women, it will make your skin raw and red besides the crazy flaking, and you work up. So if you're seeing a dermatologist, which I recommend, they can give you a regimen, but a lot of times they will say do this for 6 months and then go up to the I always say 5% because I'm moving the decimal, but the 0.5%. When you've used it for a while, then you can move up to the 1%. Now what I typically do is winter time is my time to start working on my skin hard. My other skin secrets is in the fall and the winter, I hit the Retin A hard. And so I will put the Retin A on like 3 times a week under my eyes, my neck, my forehead. That tends to make me pee. So finishing up on this My Skincare Secret video, I was talking about the hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary and how you can use it. I use it at night to help plump up your skin and hydrate it. But something that I also do, that I have just started today, I'm going to do one this afternoon and film another video that you'll want to subscribe and see, is microneedling. Have you guys heard of microneedling? It's all the rage. I'm not going to spend much time on it right now because you got to come back and watch the next video. But this is called the doctor pin, and this is a microneedling pin. And you basically go up the area that you want. So a lot of people do their crow's feet, forehead. I just use this right now on my neck, and it just makes little tiny little pricks. I don't think it hardly hurts. Some people do, but I don't. Little tiny pricks. It's a little it's dead right now. You have to charge it. And it causes minor damage, which repairs quickly, builds collagen, and the results people are having for smoothing out their skin and wrinkles are amazing. So they say you can use some type of medium with this, but the hyaluronic acid is one that they're recommending. So that's another use that I use with The Ordinary, and another trick up my sleeve. So be sure to tune into that video. Before I close up talking about how great The Ordinary products are, and again, they're not the only products that I use, but I would say the core of what I use for my skincare. But one of the things that I liked when I was trying to figure out what to buy is they come in some sets. And the set that I use, I'm going to put a picture up here, I think the whole set was $19. And so I just bought the daily set, and I bought the buffet extra. So I think the daily set was $20, and I think buffet was like $7 or $8. So to start a whole great quality skin regimen for under $30 is crazy and amazing. So be sure to check out the description box where everything is linked. Another weapon in my arsenal. This is just one of the face scrubbers like the fancy Clarisonics, but it's not the fancy Clarisonic. This is one that I bought off Amazon maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I'm going to go back in my Amazon order history and try to link it for you. But I cleanse my face with my Ordinary products with this soft scrubbing brush. Has lots of different settings. Oh, that just feels so good. My face and my neck. I try to do that once or twice a week because it just softly exfoliates you. So that is another weapon in my trying to keep my skin looking young arsenal. One other thing I've mentioned in a few videos, but I could not make a video about my skin secrets without talking about, I do something that I very seldom hear any influencers talk about, and I truly believe it has made a huge difference in making my skin appear more youthful. I sleep with a humidifier blowing right on my face. It's a Cool Mist humidifier. I'll link it in the description box. But I have it faced where the mist just blows on my face and neck and hair all night. So maybe that's why my skin never gets dry. My skin is always getting hydrated. So that's just another thing that I would recommend. So that's it, guys. We have come to the end of this video. You have seen the good, bad, and ugly for me. It's kind of embarrassing to me because I don't usually go without makeup much. But you guys saw the real flaw and you saw all the wrinkles. I was editing some of the earlier parts of this video last night and I thought, wow, you can really see my wrinkles because all the Botox has worn off. So I'm gonna get off of this video because I am about to do my Botox. Yes, I said it, I do my own Botox. You will want to tune in for that video that is going to be coming soon. All things Botox, everything you want to know about Botox. I am not recommending anybody do Botox themselves. I have a master's degree in nursing. I have studied aesthetics and I have been trained in Botox. So I have received it professionally for about 8 years and I started doing my own Botox this year. So this will be my second time doing my own Botox. So hopefully in the next video, those crow's feet and forehead lines will be gone and hopefully you'll come back and join us for, we're gonna have so much more fun, so much motivation, so many tips. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and push subscribe and come back and see me. Thank you guys for joining me and I will see you in the next video. Bye.